Hey folks, Joe here with another Quantum Soul Alchemy Mind Blow session. What a morning I've had. I'm just loving this week, getting ready to go to Chicago. Next Wednesday I fly out, doing some collaborations with Lisa Erickson. Do go and check out the post related to the joint venture that we're doing with my scarves, my silk wraps and her magic elixirs. We've got a special deal going on that, so go and check that out on a previous post. That's been really, really exciting. Talk about co-creation across the continents. What do I want to touch on today and what has inspired me this week? Seeing new wisdom around being love. And you know, I know that you will have that thing of feel the emotion before you receive it. I just want to go into a bit more depth about that. So many people long for love. Oh, here's live. Say hello. Sarah. Hey, Sarah. I love it when people perform. So many people are longing for love. They think that love is external to them. And when they're in service and giving to others, then they can be worthy enough of receiving love back. And I will do a live stream one day on this whole want to be wanted, need to be needed phenomenon that I've been on about for years, especially with Haydara and Mintak and Soul Realms. Hey, Emma. And you know, exploring that a bit more. So I'm just going to keep that part brief at the moment. So everybody's saying hello. My mind's going, oh God, I've done so many live stream and talks today. I should on myself. Be in the moment. So being love. So many people long for love. They think is external to themselves, putting it out there. Instead of keep longing for something, and this applies to anything we long for, whether it be for money, for health, for wisdom, for joy, for love, okay? Instead of longing for something that's always external to us as we perceive, we need to understand that we belong to love, right? We already belong to love. So instead of externalizing it, be it. And I heard that and I was like, oh my God, that's such a short sentence, but belong to love. You know, let love love you. When you've got love surging through you, you are it. You radiate it. You end this requirement of feeding off another or providing it to another to be worthy to receive it. Thanks, Sarah. And just owning who you are, having that resonance. Now, as I've been talking about for the last few months, is about returning to the dark feminine energy. The eternal of what is always, okay? And this is the womb space of creation, the dark feminine energy that exists across all time, space, dimensions, realities. And it's this energy that we need to start tapping into, that I encode people with, when we understand that manifestation on the light grid is only ever subject to time. All right? Light can be switched on and off. It does not exist eternally. When God came forward as the God, Goddess, that it is, and God said, the masculine version of God, said, let there be light, he switched the universe on with a big power button, Hatrix, and said, let there be light, and created the universe. Fabulous. Male energy switching the light on. It will only ever be for a period of time. The feminine energy is what is eternal. So everybody raves about manifestation, the teachings we have on the light grid by the spiritual awakened, the enlightened. How about we consider that the truth is about being endarkened in the Femifestation, right? Forget the manifestation which comes subsequently from the seed that was created in the womb of creation back at source in the dark. Yeah. So like for us women that get pregnant, you know, in the embryo is formulated in the darkness of the womb within us. And we know that roughly 9 months later, we're going to give birth and manifest our baby. So it was created in the Femifestation within us, in the darkness of the soul, in the darkness of the womb, and it became manifest into the light, into the reality. So this is my whole point about going back to dark energy, feminine energy. Why do we keep wanting to stay in the light grid and manifesting something that's already created, when we have the power to tap in to the love that is eternal, the feminine energy that is eternal, and creating the Femifestation? And how long it takes for it to come from Femifestation through to manifestation is your ability to break down time, collapse it, and believe it and know it and trust it that it's coming through. And that is talk about creating something out of nothing. That is what I unleash with my clients in one-on-one transformational work, is how to tap into that, what their genius is, and bringing that forward for, something from nothing. And yes, you can apply those principles to anything in your life, and yet it's the specifics that your genius can bring forward. So for you to expand into that sense that the feminine energy is the eternal, love is eternal, it's that essence of energy of love, of what cannot be seen on the light grid. Yeah, the dark is the newest, purest, truest light that cannot be seen on the light grid. It's too pure. And to understand that, and to go back to that sense of when I'm being love, I belong to the universe. I am the universe. You are the universe. There's a cell for every man, woman, child, star, grain of sand on this planet, galaxy, within our body. There is a cell that represents it. We are the microcosms of the macrocosm universe. Yeah, talk about what's within is without. We're just like mini versions of everything. So it's all part of that. And it's the dark space between the cells, between the energies, between what we can see, the truth, the love, the invisible is held. And that's where we need to tap into, to feel the love, to be the love, the place that we manifest. Femifest from is in the darkness before it becomes manifest in the light grid. Does that make sense? Is that new for people? Is that a new concept? Because I've heard bits of it when it was expressed like that, going Femifestation, like far out. That is just so, makes so much sense to me. It makes so much sense about the dark feminine energy and the Femifest, of where it comes from. The earth and the universe was birthed from the great cosmic mother of the all that is, into the form of the universe, and then the sun. The manifest, the temperament, the temporary aspect of that. And so we can end our longing for everything outside ourselves when we belong and realize it's all within us anyway. And I know this is coming back to, Law of Attraction 101, and yet I just want to expand from that new perspective of the Femifestation, is we have to absolutely know, trust and believe that I have this love within me. I have the abundance within me. I have the well-being within me. I feel it. I ramp it up. I energize it. I'm feeling it. And holding that energetic tone continuously, without any doubt, without any, you're running this energy of the universe. And yet your little brain thinks it's bigger than the universe, so interferes with some thoughts and illusions up here to shut it off. I mean, why do we do this? Why do we do this? It's called human conditioning. It's what we're taught. Okay? So when we can start seeing these illusions and breaking them down and going, oh my God, who am I? This thought, well, I'm not even the thought, but who am I to have this thought, to think it's bigger than the eternalness that I am? Who am I to think that I need to create it? I need to imagine it. I need to think it. I need to go out and do it. I need to be in action to create it. When that's all doing and belonging to love, to abundance, to health. It's not the doing, it's the being. So be it first. Be the energy, be the love, be the resonance. And, that's your access code for the internal blessings, is that awareness that we are all one with that eternal. Yeah, and that's where it starts. So let's step back from thinking, oh God, I need to call it in and manifest it in this life. Let's go beyond that, and let's go into the Femifestation. It's from beyond that. And something I hear this. Femifestation is the primordial cause of manifestation. Femifestation is the sacred void, the womb of creation, out of which all reality is born. Feel the emotional mileage of success through your unmanifested and manifested accomplishments. All your success begins as an invisible embryo in the womb of your soul. God, I love that stuff. You are already pregnant with all of your greatness and abundance that will ever come to be. Thoughts and feelings create all forms and blessings. Thrive before they are born. Celebrate this, and your success is born alive into glorious manifestation. I love that. That comes from Astarius Miraculi, who it's my new kind of obsession on YouTube at the moment. Comes out with some crackers, and I love that. So look, that's what I want to share with you today about, expanding on the law of attraction teachings and going from beyond just the feeling. You understand why now. You've got to fill that dark space and start focusing on, let's bring in the light, let's fill ourselves with light, The light body needs to blast out. The only thing that light body needs to blast out is the shadow. And shadow, we've talked about this before, shadow is called the dark. It's not the dark. It's not the dark. You can't see shadow in the dark. You can't see light in the dark. Okay? Separate them. Get the facts. Get the truth. So hold that in your thought and your intention today, that you intend to belong to love. Let love love you. Let yourself feel it, be it, experience it. When you see other people being it, immersing it, celebrating love, celebrate with them. Just ramp it up. Feel it within yourself. Feel that masculine and feminine energies within you. Your Shakti energies to combining, supporting, and it's all about creating that most ultimate, intimate relationship within yourself, being love. So hey, there's your food for thought for today. By all means, put some comments in below. Let me know how that resonates, what that fires up for you. Is it new food for thought? And I will be in touch before I go to Chicago next Wednesday. I'll be sure to say hello from the stateside and see what else is coming forward. And then when I'm back, really ready to ramp up my new teachings, my new work, my new sharings, and watch this space to find out. Have an awesome day. Ciao, ciao.